Today I would like to talk with you about my favorite game, Diablo 3. In this game I play a character, I play a wizard. Today I would like to discuss my build, the fire-archon build. I have other build, I have lightning build, I have a fire build, I have a cold build, but I believe this fire-archon is the more effective. For this build you need the Veer set. I use the chest, I use the pen, I use the boots, of course with the Ring of Royal Grandeur. Another set that I use is the Old Guild. I use shoulder and bracer. And in this I want to cast Archon as much as I can. So I need a really decent cooldown reduction. For that reason, some of my items have cooldown reduction. As you can see, the Old Guild shoulder have 8%, the Thunder Fury 10%, the Mirror Ball 7%, and of course a diamond in my helm with 12.5% reduction. As fire buff I use Mage Fist 20%, the Old Guild Bracer 18%, and a pretty decent amulet with 19% and crit damage and crit chance. I like solo, I like T5 and T6. For that reason I believe a ring called Unity is essential. Basically you need 2 of this ring. I'll show you, one for you, one for the follower, and you need to keep the follower with this relic that says your follower cannot die, and basically you split the damage between you and the follower, so you take 50% less damage. I want to make a point about a belt. I use a Taraja belt because since I have the magic missile, this belt increases my magic missile damage by 15%. Some players use a gold wrap, since T5 and T6 mob usually drop quite a bit of gold, and you can gain, with the gold wrap, you gain quite a bit of toughness. I rather have buff for my spell though. And my skills, I use, as I say, magic missile since I have also mirror ball, and I use conflagrate rune since I have fire as buff. Archon, of course. I have black hole, blazar. Blazar is the fire rune. Usually I need this spell to gather the mobs in one point and then shield with magic missile. I use familiar spark flint to increase all my damage by 10%, magic weapon 20% increased damage, and energy armor. Energy armor I use the rune prismatic armor since increases my resistance. Since I don't need to use pinpoint barriers since my crit chance is already high enough. As passive I use Audacity. This can be replaced with Unwearing Will, but you will find out sometime that you need to kite, you need to run away from mobs, so I think Audacity is better. Evocation is another cooldown reduction by 20%. Blur, decreased damage taken by 17%. This kind of even out with Glass Cannon. Glass Cannon increased damage by 15%, but decreased armor and resistances by 10%. As I said before, I do usually T5 and T6. I think T5 is more efficient. I can do T5 usually in 10 to 12 minutes. T6 is not much longer, probably 15 to 16 minutes. But, you know, even though T6 is more challenging and probably more rewarding, I like T5, so in a sense it's faster and I don't need to pay too much attention. And here we go, let's go. Let's see where we are going. This is, I believe, is at 2. Those are at 5 mobs, the worst mob probably. Anyway, you can see Archon cut through enemy pretty easily. is an elite. Although my Archon is in cooldown, so I have to probably kill her using Magic Missile and Black Hole. Shouldn't be a problem. They need to be careful about the fixes as Frozen, Lightning, Arcane, and probably like Poison. Other than that, you should be good to go. And there's a chest here, nothing. Go Archon to make it quick. Another chest, nothing. Here. As soon as my Archon will be ready, I'm gonna activate it. Here we go. And as you can see, it's pretty easy. Actually. Probably two elites there.
Still waiting.
Density is pretty low. That will affect probably the time. There's a goblin there. Let's see if he drops a legendary. Usually, like I find, like you can get 1 or 2 legendary average, 1 or 2 legendary per run. Although RNG is RNG, sometimes you get 5, sometimes you get 0. And let's do it, and it drops just gold. Far pretty good. You're kind of like 30%, more or less. Another lead. And let's go with Archon. You can use Disintegrate, or you can use the Pulse. It's up to you. Usually, I think the Pulse does more damage than the Disintegrate. I might be wrong. That's what. So, but Disintegrate, you can shoot like enemies that are kind of far, and the Pulse usually is for melee. This is a channeling pylon. Pretty good. So basically, the channeling pylon reduces the cooldown of your skill to actually to 0, so no cooldown at all. It's pretty good when you have Arcane. When you have Archon. And density is pretty low. Oh, this is actually 1 again. Usually this map has decent density. Let's hope it has more density than the 2 levels before. Here and quite a few white mods.
Still waiting.
Here. Archon. Density is pretty decent here. A lot of white mobs. I believe this will be the last map, since we're already more than 90%, and it's quite a good density. Let's hope for a legendary drop. Here we go. This is like frozen. Need to be careful about it, especially when other fixers are like flagged and the lightning. That sometimes can be really like annoying. As you can see, like I'm kiting quite a lot. That's why I think Audacity is a little bit better than Unwearing Will as passive, and we should be able to find the guardian probably really soon. Here we go. And this guy is not really dangerous. It's one of the easiest. I think you just throw fireballs. Just need to be careful with the fire damage. As you can see, Archon just basically done the job. Already half. It's already half life. So we are already like 10 minutes right now, so pretty average, around 10 minutes and a few seconds after 10 minutes, so pretty good. And here we go. Pick up something up, and here we go. I'm gonna stop now, and I'll see you guys next time, probably with a different build, probably with a lightning build. See you guys next time. Bye.